What up, book lovers? It is G-Swizz here, and I am doing the BookTube newbie tag. This is my first ever, well, probably first ever book tag. I don't know if this is going to be the first video on my channel, but it most likely is. So let's get started. So my name is Grace. You can call me G. My channel name is G-Swizzel Books. I like to talk about books. I'm a booktuber. That's what I do, I guess. I'm a new booktuber. It's so weird to say that I'm a booktuber because I've just watched booktube like so much and it's just like, but yeah, I'm 19 years old, at least as I'm filming this video, I'm 19 years old. I'm turning 20 in a few weeks time, so I could be 20 by the time I post this video. That's really scary. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started on with the questions. The first question is, why did you start this channel? And that's because I love books, and I love reading books, and I'm very passionate about promoting stuff that I love, promoting things that I love, companies that I enjoy and everything like that. I don't even know why, like I find these different marketing techniques for anything that I personally enjoy, and me only recently discovering that I completely love books. I just want to promote them and be passionate about them and join this community that is constantly reading and you know, expressing themselves, expressing their personal opinions and preferences in books, and I personally love that, and I've never seen a community like this before, and I've watched BookTube like videos for like a solid year now, but I've always avoided getting a channel because I don't know what people would have thought about me. And now I'm here. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Well, first of all, I am fun and unique. I'm not saying that in a way that I'm trying to be proud or anything, but for some reason I'm just very different. I've grown up in an environment where I've realized that I'm very different from people. And it's not saying that, oh, you should watch me because I'm different from other booktubers and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm different from other booktubers yet. I'm only just starting booktube, so I couldn't say that I'm different from other booktubers. But if you knew me in person, I guess you can say that I'm really different from a lot of people. I have tastes in very different things. Like, for example, I particularly love hip-hop dance. I listen to hip-hop music non-stop. I have very weird tastes in a lot of things. Like, it's very complicated. Sometimes I can be extremely nerdy, and then sometimes I can be way too like invested into some sort of hip-hop song, and all of a sudden I'm dancing, I'm moving my shoulders and just going crazy, just like, you know, I can be shmoneying 1 minute, next minute I'm reading a book. I'm an extroverted introvert. 1 minute I could be dancing with my friends, you know, going like imagine me at a club for a second, just like going crazy. I'm just like, whoa, I'm dancing, I'm getting into it, and then the next minute I need to be in my bedroom reading. I'm so different like that. And so what I can bring to BookTube is, I think that personally, because I'm such a different person, because I have tastes in many different things, I guess I can relate a bit more to different people. And I used to see that as a curse. I used to see my difference as something that could be used against me, because growing up, like when I was in primary school, I got bullied because I was different. But I think that now that I look at it, it's a blessing that I'm different and I'm here today, I'm alive, and I'm myself. But in conclusion, just being myself, I can relate to so many people, and I'm not sure if that's different, but that's something I'm proud to bring to BookTube. What are you most excited about? You mean, why are you most excited about this channel? Yeah, it might have been typed here incorrectly, yeah. Because the former answers, they're books, and me getting to interact with people around the world, and I have social anxiety, so I find it very difficult to actually approach people. I do have friends, okay, calm down, but it's really hard for me to make friends. I love the fact that BookTube just brings book lovers together. That's why I'm so excited to start this channel. I'm so stoked just to I love you guys already. I don't know, maybe like the 1, 2, or 3 of you guys watching this. Thank you. I'm excited to make friends with you and stuff. And why do you love reading? So here's the thing. Growing up, a lot of people grew up reading, but I never read outside of school, and in fact, I would skip prescribed texts for school. But I started reading for enjoyment as soon as I graduated high school, and if you know me, that's only been for the past 2 years. But what I love about reading is the fact that you can just escape into another world. Like, you can escape reality is just amazing. What is a book or book series that got you into reading? So the book that got me into reading, the series that actually got me into reading was the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. And it's amazing. I'm so happy that this was a first series I had read all the way through. The protagonist, Tris, I've never related to a protagonist as much as Tris, and we have similar characteristics. And I appreciate that so much, and I not only relate to Tris, I relate to Forrest so much, and I appreciate the 2 main characters in this book. There are aspects in my life that I can relate to, and I'm a naturally anxious person, so the fact that this dealt with fear is so unique and so beautiful, and this is the book series that got me onto reading, because just to see that an author can take these characters to the point that you can make them your own, and it's just amazing. And I know that this is overhyped now, and it's big and everything like that, but before the movies came out, like, this was a series to call my own, and sadly I can't call it my own anymore, but either way, I always recommend this to my friends, no matter how crap the movies are. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Oh my gosh. So I don't have a specific favorite booktuber. I pick booktubers to subscribe to based on the books that they read, because I can't actually relate to their book style if they don't have the same book style as me, or they have similar interests. I wouldn't want to read the books that they are promoting if I'm not into the genre, and yeah, so it's not based on personality, I guess. Sometimes it is though, but most of the time it's the reading style that they have. One of my favorite booktubers, I really love Jessie the Reader. I also like Maureen Keevy. Just to name one more, Joel Tiger. Oh my gosh, I love Joel Tiger. He's hilarious. Can I have your bookshelves? Please? Jokes. I'm pretty content with my bookshelves right now. My camera angle is horrible, but yeah, that's my bookshelf. I love it. I don't know which booktuber I'm asking, but how do you manage to read all the books? What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I guess there are going to be times where I'm not going to be available, and there are times where a lot of people aren't available. There are people that take social media hiatuses or something like that, or YouTube hiatuses. There's times where maybe they're in a reading slump and they can't make booktube videos because they're not feeling it, and sometimes they're ashamed to show that maybe they didn't read any books in the month, and sometimes that's gonna happen, and I guess that's a challenge. Welcome to BookTube. This was my BookTube newbies tag. I'm such a newbie right now. I'm like blanking out. I'm freaking out just talking to a camera. This is so crazy. But hey, it's G-Swizz, I'm just being myself. So welcome new subscribers. If you want to like this video, if you see any potential in me, I guess subscribe. Yeah, you can follow me on my social networks. I still need to make my social networks, dang it. I think they're most likely, I do have Instagram, and that is under G-Swizzel Books. And I'm planning to make a Twitter account pretty soon. I'm just gonna leave you, yeah, okay. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Ow, I'm not sure if that should be my outro or not.